Hey there, fellow garden enthusiasts. Whether you're a seasoned green thumb or just starting out on your gardening journey, I'm thrilled to have you here. Today, we're diving into a super practical and budget-friendly way to transform your lawn and give it that lush, vibrant look you've always dreamed of. Welcome to today's video where I'm going to show you how to say goodbye to those pesky dry patches on your lawn with a simple, homemade fertilizer recipe. If you've ever felt frustrated by stubborn brown spots or areas where the grass just refuses to grow, you're definitely not alone. These dry patches can be a real eyesore, but with a little know-how, you can bring your lawn back to life. Trust me, after this, you won't need to splurge on organic fertilizers anymore. Store-bought options can be expensive and sometimes filled with chemicals you'd rather not use around your family or pets. Making your own fertilizer at home is not only cost-effective, but it's also eco-friendly and surprisingly easy. But first, a quick tip before you start mowing: always check and sharpen your lawnmower blade. A dull blade can actually tear the grass instead of cutting it cleanly, which can make your lawn look ragged and even cause more damage over time. I like to keep things simple, so I just remove the blade, give it a good sharpen using a file, and finish off with a whetstone. This little bit of maintenance goes a long way in keeping your grass healthy and your mower running smoothly. Once that's done, pop it back on, and you're ready to mow. Taking care of your tools is just as important as caring for your plants, and it sets you up for success right from the start. So, do you have those dry patches that just won't go away? Maybe you've tried watering more, or even reseeding, but nothing seems to work. Don't worry. This homemade fertilizer is about to become your secret weapon. I've got the perfect remedy to make your lawn lush and green. Imagine stepping outside to a yard that's soft, thick, and a beautiful shade of green. No more hiding those patchy spots from your neighbors. Let's get started by mowing the lawn so we can gather some fresh-cut grass. Grass clippings are packed with nutrients and are the foundation of our DIY fertilizer. Got your grass? Great. If you have a mulching mower, you can even leave some clippings on the lawn for extra nutrition. Now grab a container like a bucket and fill it about 1/3 full with the grass clippings. You don't need anything fancy. Just make sure it's clean and big enough to hold your mixture. The fresher the clippings, the better, as they'll break down more quickly and release more nutrients. Next step, heat some water to dissolve our key ingredients. Hot water helps everything mix together smoothly and speeds up the fermentation process, which is what makes this fertilizer so effective. I go for a mix of boiling and cold water to get it just right. You want the water to be warm, not scalding, so it doesn't kill the beneficial microbes we're about to introduce. Now, for the secret ingredient. Just kidding. There's no magic here, just a couple of pantry staples that work wonders for your lawn. It's simply regular sugar, 3 large spoons to be exact. Sugar acts as food for the yeast and helps kickstart the fermentation process, which in turn releases nutrients that your grass can easily absorb. And the second ingredient? Yeast. Just 1 packet will do. Yeast is a powerhouse for breaking down organic matter and creating a nutrient-rich solution for your plants. Pour it into your sugary water and give it a good stir. Make sure everything is dissolved and well mixed. This helps the fermentation get off to a strong start. Mix this concoction with the grass in the bucket. The combination of grass, sugar, and yeast is what makes this fertilizer so effective and unique. The sugar and yeast kickstart fermentation, which is crucial for our lawn fertilizer. As the mixture ferments, it breaks down the grass clippings and releases a host of beneficial nutrients, including nitrogen, which is essential for healthy, green growth. During fermentation, beneficial microbes multiply and help convert the grass and sugar into a form that your lawn can easily absorb. This natural process is similar to composting, but much faster and more concentrated. Pour water over the grass until it's fully submerged, then cover it with plastic wrap. This keeps out pests and helps maintain the right environment for fermentation. You can use a lid, but make sure it's not too tight. Poke some holes in it, if you need to. The mixture needs to breathe, so a little airflow is important to prevent pressure from building up. Now a quick note, you can skip the yeast if you prefer, but be prepared for a longer fermentation time. Without yeast, the natural microbes in the grass will still do the job, just a bit more slowly. After about 2 days, open it up. You'll notice the mixture has changed color and texture, and that's exactly what we want. It might smell a bit funky, but that's totally normal. The strong odor is a sign that fermentation has taken place, and the nutrients are ready for your lawn. Strain the liquid using a fine mesh strainer. This removes any solid bits and leaves you with a powerful, nutrient-rich liquid fertilizer. This liquid is packed with nutrients and nitrogen, perfect for your garden, lawn, and plants. It's like giving your yard a vitamin boost, and you'll be amazed at how quickly you see results. To tackle those dry patches, dilute the solution with water at a 1:10 ratio and spray it on your lawn. This ensures the nutrients are spread evenly and won't overwhelm your grass. I even use it on my flowers. The extra nutrients help them bloom brighter and last longer, making your whole garden look incredible. Over time, you'll notice your lawn's roots growing deeper and stronger, making it more resilient to drought and foot traffic. This homemade fertilizer not only revives dry patches but also improves the overall health of your soil. Thank you for watching, and don't forget to subscribe for more gardening secrets. If you try this recipe, let me know how it works for you in the comments below. Happy gardening, and see you next time.